All right. Bracket 2 starts now. Leroy Blade taking a big German suplex from Crimson. Now Crimson taking a suplex from Gabriel Knight. All three of these men had very competitive first-round matches. If you missed the last match and don't understand what's happening here, this isn't an elimination round. All three of these guys are battling for that contract above the ring. The man who brings it down will go straight to round 4 of the tournament. The other two are going to have to battle it out in round 3. And if the last bracket is a sign of things to come, this is going to be a very exciting round. A lot of damage and carnage was just raised in that last match. Tables, ladders, chairs, and stairs. Both sets of steel steps came into play in that match. It was a very brutal match. Gabriel Knight just got kicked in the mouth. I didn't mean to actually serve that chair to Crimson, but nonetheless, he has it. And both chairs collide. Leroy Blade and Crimson. Now Gabriel Knight. Big clothesline on Blade. I'm throwing weapons in the ring like I'm going to be doing for all these TLC matches for round 2. Just to ensure that we get a lot of hardcore action, get a lot of people really beat up. And this round doesn't matter too much because it's not an elimination round. It's just going to save a bit of energy being able to skip round 3. And big backbreaker. Double knees to the back. Blade. All three of these guys very quick, too. Which is going to make this a really high-impact contest. It's very hard to even call this. Looks like Crimson's just bringing in the hardware. And Blade is going for a chair shot. Crimson got that chair away from him. Really hard to win a counter war with Blade, though. And Gabriel Knight taking him down. Crimson trying to capitalize. Gabriel Knight tried to get away and come back, but it didn't really work out the way he wanted it to, I'm sure. Chair shot right to his face.
Now taking this match outside.
A lot of chairs already been destroyed here. And now a table possibly getting destroyed. Gabriel Knight, powerbomb right through that table on Crimson. Now Blade has another table set up in the corner. Gabriel Knight, hip toss. Gabriel Knight really evasive here. Making sure he's keeping the upper hand against these guys. Big elbow drop.
What a hellaciously physical match these gladiators have put each other through. The
Blade
has been incredible.
Running up the table. Oh, no, Osmond actually had an animation for that, but oh my God. Crimson just took Gabriel Knight's head off with that chair. Put a screeching halt to Blade's comeback, and springboard taking Blade out with that ladder. A big kick to the side of the face of Gabriel Knight. Crimson might be closing in on the win here. They just keep these guys down. He might have enough energy to be able to sprint up that ladder. Possibly going to do a bit more damage before he tries to run up it. Trying to keep them both down, though, which is going to be quite the uphill battle. A big shot to Blade. big shot to Crimson now as well. Gabriel Knight trying to set up that ladder.
I can't believe everything that's transpired thus far. It's been so physical.
Trying to keep both of them down again. Very difficult to do to these guys.
They roll out of the ring, hoping to recover here.
Hard to keep either one of these guys grounded. Having to keep them both is going to be quite the task. Big suplex from Knight.
After all the damage he's taken. I'm having a hard time figuring out what they're going to do.
Gabriel Knight's been very impressive.
Oh, look at the emotion. There's that chair again.
He's actually the only one in this match that hasn't lost a fall yet.
Watch it. Oh, stop at the last second. Oh,
Big chair shot right across the forehead.
Hey, that was nuts. That's debatable. No, it isn't. You can't just go around hitting people like that and think you can.
Perhaps waiting for Blade to get up. Now Crimson dropping him with that DDT right on that chair. Chair's in pieces now. And again, the one who gets that briefcase is going to go straight to round 4 with 15 other people. The other two are going to have to battle it out next, right away. Round 3. Big neck breaker, dropping Blade face first on that ladder. Crimson might have it now. Waited for Gabriel Knight to get up, but Gabriel Knight takes the ladder and hitting him right across the face. Perhaps waiting for Blade to get back up now. None of these guys want to make that mistake and climb that ladder just to have it tipped over, and Blade just got a brutal double team. That ladder shot and then got dropped on his head by Crimson.
I'm having a hard time figuring out what they're going to do next.
You can never count Blade out though.
And he's heading back inside the ring.
Big DDT. Blade got brought down hard on that ladder, face first. Still trying to battle back though. And Crimson setting up Knight. Big kick right to the face.
I can't believe everything that's transpired thus far. It's been so physical.
Trying to get Gabriel Knight to the outside now. Blade right back in this hip toss.
Now back to the ring. And there's the head scissor.
Blade is quicker than a hiccup. I've only been in the ring with him once competitively, but his speed is unmatched. Ladder shots.
What's he going to do with that steel chair? Oh, head first into the chair. Oh, man.
Crimson did some good damage with that ladder, but couldn't really do sufficient enough damage to both of them at the same time. Now the double team coming to Gabriel Knight. Double drop kick. Big leg drop from Blade. The assist from Crimson. Right away, Crimson capitalizing on Blade. Big knee, sending Blade over the top rope. This could be it. Set up the ladder perfectly. Gabriel Knight right back up. And there's that big kick. That should do it. But now Blade's back up. Blade. Strike him in the back. Now Blade climbing. Will that be it? Trying to pull it down. And Gabriel Knight pushes the ladder out from underneath him. An electric chair drop. Catching Blade. Blade 15 feet up in the air. Slammed all the way down to the mat. You gotta believe he's closing in on the win now. Gabriel Knight. He's got countered though, and there's that big kick from Blade.
I can't believe everything that's transpired thus far.
And another one. Blade counters. Frankensteiner. Blade's just on fire right now.
To make this even more violent.
He's got the ladder set up perfectly. Will that be it?
Almost there.
Oh, Blade got it. Both men were trying to stop him at the same time. Didn't really work out. Blade will advance. He will be in match 4. Up next is Crimson versus Gabriel Knight one-on-one.
There's the bell, and it's time to get extreme.
Okay, round 4. Or round 3, my apologies.
Youngblood answers back.
Just saw
Oh, did you see the force behind that?
2 running grapple attempts, and now a third running strike attempt. It's kind of early to be going for those. Saw those spammed a bit in the first bracket. I did not appreciate that. It's elimination time, though. One of these guys is going home. Backbreaker on Gabriel Knight by Crimson.
A lot of big moves. One question will be, who will capitalize on those moves the best?
Went for a Hurricanrana. Gabriel Knight counters powerbomb. It's already been a pretty epic tournament. A lot of fan favorites, a lot of heelish activity. Really looking forward to who will be still around when we get to like the quarterfinals and semifinals and such. This is round 3. After this round, we're going to be down to 16 people. Even 16's a lot. We had 16 people in the POC World Heavyweight Championship tournament.
Oh, what a kick to the head. Outlaw into the headlock.
Big neck breaker on Crimson. Winner of this match is going to go one-on-one with Blade. And starting next round, I'm going to start showing entrances and stuff. I wanted to show them earlier, but it was just a lot more time-consuming considering we had, 48 competitors having to show, a minute entrance for each person every match. Hip toss. Sped up the process quite a bit with all the video editing and everything. Now, Gabriel Knight gets dumped to the outside. This is false count anywhere. No DQ, and springboard shooting star taking out Gabriel Knight. And Crimson, once again, going for another Hurricanrana, but he gets caught up. Got dropped by another powerbomb outside the ring this time, though. Knight slamming right on the back of his head. And this guy will not give you a chance to breathe. I've been in the ring with this guy before. He's pretty vicious. And setting him up. Just dropped Crimson right on the back of his head. Could that be it? Kicks out after 1. Trying to get some room now. Or a weapon. Gabriel Knight just takes it straight from him. Is playing catch with these steps now. Drop kick. This neutralizes the weapon. Clotheslines. Not letting go of the kid. Triple clothesline. Now Knight setting up Crimson, and there's that backbreaker again. We've seen him use that before. Setting up Crimson. He might have been looking at those steps. Once again, hitting him with that running grapple. He's done a couple of those already. I'd like to see those stop now. Went for that shot with those steps. Now both guys got a weapon, or Knight doesn't anymore. Clothesline. That's like the main time I do think it's okay to hit like a running attack is to neutralize a weapon. Slamming his face right into the table.
Oh no, did you hear that impact? Remember, this is a no disqualification.
Gabriel Knight.
Anything goes.
Big suplex.
Ooh, the skull
Like a
just
brain
crashed
buster,
to the
pretty
ground.
much.
Something tells me this
And now the
won't be
bell.
good. Hard shot to the gut. Uh-oh.
Michael
Oh my
Cole
God.
is a time traveler,
He's using
apparently.
Timekeeper's spell as a weapon. Outlaw.
Big elbow drop.
Outlaw. Here's a cover. 1, 2.
And he kicks out. I believe he's actually gotten a fall with that.
Outlaw.
And there's that big right.
Outlaw.
We've seen him hit that twice in the second
He
round,
may get the
at least
3 count
twice.
right here. 2.
And he kicks out again.
How much more extreme
Big
will this match
suplex.
become?
Putting his foot on top of the cover.
2.
And that'll do it for the first fall. It's 2 out of 3 falls if I hadn't mentioned it yet today.
Forced back in the ring. How much more can Youngblood take?
Crimson's got to be trying to
Back to the ring.
think of some strategy here because...
You can see.
Oh my God!
We got a cover. 1, 2.
There goes that strategy, but he kicks up. Just ran full speed into that shot. So much impact, but he kicked out.
Boy, he is really tired now. That tank of his has to be reading empty.
And Gabriel Knight,
To be king, but I
big
still
vertical
see him
suplex.
Outlaw.
This is not looking good for Crimson.
What a hellacious outlaw.
Dropping him on the back of his head. A lot of
Look
impact.
at those eyes. Oh, yeah,
And
this
it looks
could
like he
be
set him up
big.
for that right again.
Outlaw.
Here it comes. The freeze or oh, there we go.
Outlaw gets all of
And
it.
connects to the cover.
Shoulders down. 1, 2.
And he kicks out again.
If you just
Very
trade
resilient
to Monday Night
to be
Raw,
kicking out multiple times.
alongside the Hall of
A lot of
Famer
people would have been
Jerry
out from the first
King
one.
Lawler.
Now just firing away in that corner.
Outlaw. This has been a war.
It's still possible for Crimson to come back, but he's taken so much damage. You really got to be wondering how long he's going to be able to hang in there. Although he has been very impressive with how resilient he is, but
Not this. He's looking at it again.
there's that big elbow drop again for the cover.
1.
Kicks out after 1.
Outlaw.
And once again,
Outlaw.
right when he got up, he hits him with that right.
I can't believe everything that's transpired thus far. It's
For the
been
cover, will that be it?
1, 2.
And he kicks out again.
Outlaw.
Might have taken too
Controlling
much
the head.
time with that taunt. And anyone who isn't familiar with the rules of this might be thinking he could be using a submission to end it for the cover.
1.
And he kicks out after 2, or after 1.
Each of these competitors
Anyone thinking he could use a submission is incorrect. The final fall needs to be a pinfall. The first fall
gets all of it.
can still be a submission, and it looks like we're having some connection issues again.
He's setting it up. How much more extreme will this match become?
So Crimson could still win a fall by submission, but
Nice move by Outlaw.
not if that knocks him out. For the cover,
There's the pin. Can his opponent kick out?
and that's it.
And he wins.
Gabriel Knight will face Leroy Blade in round 4. Impressive display of resilience from Crimson, but everyone has their limits.